Hello there. I want to take a moment to show you the inside of my new course, Finish That Book, which I launched few weeks ago. I realized that I hadn't created a video yet to show you exactly what you're going to get on the inside of the course. And I'm just so excited about this course. I'm really excited about the content. I'm excited about the fact that I'm able to help you learn the strategies that have helped me write multiple books and do that alongside a full schedule with clients. So let me just show you what you'll get inside of Finish That Book. Now, this is a screen that you'll see when you visit stacyennislearn.com. And this is a page that tells you all about the course. And I'll let you read that on your own. But once you sign up, once you click this Enroll Now button and fill out the really simple form and pay for the course, then you're taken to this thank you screen that lets you access the Finish That Book course. And let's take a look at what it looks like on the inside. So when you go inside the course, you'll be greeted by this lovely screen. And you're going to be able to access a bunch of things. So of course, we've got the video training, but there's also a bunch of templates and other resources that you'll get to access. So here's what it looks like on the inside. Here are a few of the main things that you'll be able to access. So first off is this beautiful almost 30-page workbook that is your course companion as you go through the video training. You'll also have the video training, which I'll show you in a moment. And you also have access to this private Facebook group. So this is a group I'm in that people can post questions or share the books they're working on and get some group feedback, get feedback from me oftentimes. And it's just a really great place that I am building a community of people who are all working toward this incredible goal of writing a book. You'll also get a chapter out of my book, The Editor's Eye. My publisher graciously allowed me to include this within the course. This chapter is on outlining your book, and that's a really crucial aspect, obviously, of the book writing process. So because this course doesn't walk through outlining a book, I wanted to make sure to include resources for you. And within the workbook, I also give you a few other resources that you can check out that will help you with outlining your book. You also get a sample publishing schedule, which is incredibly beneficial. It not only gives you time frames for all of the major components of the book writing process, but it also gives you a planning tab that lets you plan out when each of the chapters of your book are due, because that's one of the really important things that you'll learn is how to create a writing plan, and creating due dates is an important part of that plan. And then you also get this secret bonus training that I don't tell you about on the main page before you pay. And that is this awesome bonus manuscript formatting video training. And what I do in this video is walk you through exactly how to format a manuscript. It is a formatting style that will make your editor really happy. It will make your designer really happy. It's a short little video. It's about 8 minutes, but it walks you through exactly how to do that. Will save you a ton of time at the end of your project. And honestly, this is something that I didn't learn until, I don't know, maybe my fourth or fifth book. And once I learned how to do this, I just couldn't believe that I'd been doing it any other way. So I want to save you the hassle of going old school with Microsoft Word, and I'll teach you this really simple way to format your manuscript. Let's take a look at the video training, which you can always access at the top here, but you can also access it from the course dashboard. So within your video training, you have 5 videos. So you've got the course intro, which also includes some really important information about the book writing process. You have lesson 1, which is about the book process overview. Lesson 2, which is about the book writing process itself. So basically what lesson 1 does is it gives you this big picture overview of the book writing process. And then what lesson 2 does is it takes an aspect of that book idea to publication process and it expands it. So the book writing process is discussed in depth in lesson 2. In lesson 3, I cover how to make time for writing even when you are incredibly busy. And this is something I know a lot about because I have written books alongside having babies and going to graduate school and managing a really, really full work schedule. And I've developed all of these really powerful strategies that are actually really simple, but really, really important that I'll teach you in lesson 3. And then lesson 4, this is probably the meatiest lesson of them all. This is where I go in and I show you the exact plan that I use for every single book I write. And it's the plan that I've also taught tons of authors over the years. It's a plan that I have seen people have success with. And really, it's about organization. So I walk you through how to organize your book writing process, and how to plan, how to set due dates. And I also share the software that I use. I walk you through exactly what I do, but also give you some additional strategies if using software isn't your thing. So if using a spreadsheet or using a paper calendar is your thing, I talk a little bit about that too. But this is a really, really important lesson, and it's really valuable for actually creating a plan to get your book done. And then the last short video is just a wrap-up video on making your book happen. And so my goal with this last video is just to tie together the things that we learned and launch you out to get that book done. But the beautiful thing about this course is that even when you're done with the lessons, you always have access to that Facebook group. And so even when you're done learning, you can always connect with others. This workbook is also really, really valuable, and it's a great resource for you in just getting, just having a reference to guide your book process moving forward. Probably my favorite thing about this course, yeah, it's going to help you get your book done. Yeah, it's a ton of great information. There's a lot of great stuff about it. But my favorite thing is that you get lifetime access. So what that means is that you can write one book and then you can come back and go through the course again or go through one of the modules again. And you can use the process again for your next book and your next book and your next book. And so for that reason, this is just hugely valuable, and my favorite, well, obviously not my favorite because I just told you my favorite thing, but one really great thing about this course too is the price. So I've priced this at $197, and I had a ton of people tell me I should price it more, I should make the investment higher, but it was really important to me this course, that this course could reach a lot of people, and it took me months to create this, months of really, really dedicated hard work of putting the content together, creating the modules, creating the resources, doing all that stuff. And it would have been really easy to price this course around $497, or even this is really a valuable course. I could have easily priced it around $697 or more, but I chose to keep the price really low because one of the reasons that I created this was to give access to people who maybe can't afford to work with me one-on-one. This course is less than it costs to work with me for an hour. So you get a ton of valuable content, education that I would charge someone a lot for one-on-one, and they would get a ton of value one-on-one, absolutely. And obviously there is the one-on-one component that's different than the video training, but essentially you are getting hours of the time that I spent into it, or the time I spent creating it, also the video training and the workbook and my live access, my live presence in the Facebook group, and all of the things. It's just a super valuable course. I can't wait to see this thing grow. I have a goal of taking 10,000 authors through this course over the next couple of years. So I hope that you'll be one of the people that engage in this course so that you can finish your book. I really look forward to seeing you on the other side within the course and also in our private Facebook group. Now, it is time for you to take the step and learn what you need to learn to get your book done.